Okay. Okay, are we good? Why is my camera off? There we go. Okay, hopefully this is working. Dear goodness, I hope that this works. Apologies for that. Does it seem to be working better? Yeah, Chris had said that it has been a hot minute since we've had a technical difficulty. Well, reset the clock, or the counter, or whatever it is, the little punch card time clock thingy. Okay, it's okay now. Yay! Here's hoping. Unfortunately, I'm using Streamlabs OBS as opposed to regular OBS, and as far as I can see, there's not a way to pause the stream. When you like change a setting and restart, you have to full on stop the stream and then create a new one. So I apologize about that confusion, but it seems to be working now, so that's great. Also, hi from a slightly higher quality camera, video quality than last time. I did it. That's right. The new camera, finally. So I'm so excited about that. Susan, hey, how you doing? So you might notice this week's video was in 4K. Yeah, fancy schmancy. Your boy shot it. One of my first 4K videos. I say one of my because I technically. When I, like the day after I got this camera for the first time, I actually tried to do a walk around kind of daily vlog with it in 4K. So technically that's my first video in it. But yeah, I really like how it came out. I like the colors. So that's kind of this has been my current obsession, and it seems to work well for streaming. I'm hoping. It is the Canon R6, which is notorious for having overheating issues. So I don't actually know if it will work for streaming or not. This is kind of a test. Here's hoping. I help with my church's live stream service, and once a volunteer accidentally kicked the computer and turned it off in the middle. Boy, that sucks. Boy, that sucks. Because, like, you can't be mad at them if it was accidental. They didn't know, they didn't mean to. But, that's embarrassing, and then that's so much work to get it started from scratch under the high-pressure situation of a live service. And I just bit my tongue. Yo, Vita, it's 4 a.m. Thank you, I appreciate your sacrifice. I really do. But sleep is important for this? For this train wreck? Well, I appreciate it. I do. Oh, they lost me. What? Oh, shoot! You know what I haven't done with this camera? I haven't set it to, Wait, which is the button I need to press? Okay, I haven't set it. I haven't turned off the auto timeout. Well, that's embarrassing. Wait, which of these is it? Which of these is it, slideshow? I'm still getting used to this new menu setup, as you can see. Okay, it's definitely none of those. Oh, it'd be in one of these. No. Here, wait. Eco mode off, power saving. Maybe under power saving? Yes! Boy, 1 minute's sure not gonna fly. Can I not turn the display turning off? Oops. Oh, and I definitely don't want that. Yeah, that looks about good. Okay, so just remind me in 30 minutes I'm going to need to jiggle this. Which is going to kind of suck. But 'tis what 'tis. Okay. And the comments aren't scrolling on the screen. Whoop! You're right. I know why. Hold up. That's my bad. I need to fix that, and I can fix that. Just give me a second. Here, let me show you what I'm doing so you don't just see the side of my head the entire time. Switch over to this. Hello, welcome to my computer. Hop over to live. hop over to the live control room. This is kind of my janky way that I have the comments appear on screen. There's almost certainly a better way to do it, but I haven't found it yet. So this is I'm working with what I figured out. And normally there's a comment box that pops up here. That there doesn't seem to be. Oh, there we go. Apologies about this. Apologies. We're gonna get this. We're getting this. We're getting this. It's a slow process because my computer is being incredibly slow right now. But we are getting this. Hop back into this view. And replace the link that OBS is getting the comments from with the updated link. Bam! We should have updated comments. I think. Again, I'm shooting blind here. I'm assuming that it's working. I have no way to preview and make sure that it's working. Other than, I guess, if I go in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, it is working. Okay, dope. Oh. Okay, bye, babe. We'll talk later. And I'm trying to close every program on my computer. The power of teamwork. Chris does all the work and we supervise. Well, I appreciate the moral support. Ooh, this is a little bit too hot. I also made some peppermint tea in preparation for this stream because your boy here loves some nice calming peppermint tea, but it is also way too hot. Way too hot. But yeah, so I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really excited about this camera. Like, really, really excited because, can I nerd out one more time? And then I'll stop nerding out. Just one quick nerd out. It can shoot in log. That's right, check this bad boy out. I'm assuming I can do it when I'm... Okay, I don't know if this is gonna, like, have issues with the stream or not, because I'm shooting in a different color space. No! So I can film... My video that I filmed today also looked like this. Super low contrast, low saturation. Of course, it's hard to make this shirt look low saturation. But the reason that you shoot like this is to capture as much information as possible, so then you can color it exactly how you want. It's not quite shooting like a raw photograph, but it's similar to shooting a raw photograph. And so I did that with today's video as well. And I love how it turned out! So I saved the settings that I used, and so prepare for... I don't even know if you can tell any kind of a difference, but I know that it's good. I know that it's good. So yeah, okay, I'll turn that off now, because it can get kind of boring to look at just gray. There we go, look at that. Look at that bright, those colors, that saturation, this shirt. I'm thriving right now, and very, very, very happy. I've gotten the opportunity to just take this camera places that, and by places I mean outside in nature and nowhere else, unfortunately, because, you know, COVID is still a thing. Gray is a fun color, though. Or two. Really? Did you like that? I guess it does look more like fancy, excuse me, and cinematic. You know what it reminds me of? Pentatonix's cover of Hallelujah. Because I don't know who graded that or who corrected the colors of that, but they sure didn't. But yeah, so I'm just really excited about the potential for more fancy schmancy looking videos in the future. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I am very excited. In all the time that I can, you know, squeeze through all of the college homework, because holy moly, there is so much homework. Cause yeah, I just today was my first day back after spring break, and there was so much homework. It's just like striking with a vengeance. Anywho, if you're planning on your third chance, you might for Malaysia, you might want to wait another year. Yeah, that. I mean, hopefully I might be able to visit her this year, but it's really not looking likely. Because didn't the CDC or someone just no, not the CDC, like the UN just updated the US as like a do not travel destination, right? Which isn't a great sign. If I want to come back home, and I'm also assuming that it would be a little bit of a struggle to get into the country as well as out. Holton, hey! Hey, Holton. You like my mug? Chris, had a fun weekend, went to a NASCAR truck race. It was pretty fun. Nice! Oh, that must have been so fun. I saw that you vlogged it. So, I mean, not to spoil, but look, I'm saying that publicly because you commented it publicly. But I'm really excited to see that. So, Yeedo burrito. This is too hot to drink. So yeah, I guess on that note, what was the highlight of your week? Because obviously messing around with this camera has been my highlight. And for Chris, it was the NASCAR race. Yeah, I'd be safe. I have COVID at the moment. Yeah, I am very sorry. COVID does suck. It really does. I had it a couple months ago, and it was not I was very lucky to get a week strain of it. But not something I'd like to repeat even still, and definitely not something I want to give to my grandmother. Although, now that we're talking about COVID, another exciting thing happened this week. Is this still on there? Yeah, it is. Woohoo! Your boy got the shot. Unfortunately, my next one isn't till like the middle of or the beginning of May, which isn't that far in the future, but it's long enough where I'm like, oh, come on, hurry up. Moderna. But I'm really, really, really excited about that. In fact, okay, so fun fact, right? California was supposed to open up the vaccine eligibility to everybody over the age of 16 on April 15th. And then, I don't remember if it was the 14th or the 13th, but it was earlier than expected. Randomly, LA just did it anyways. I got a text from a friend who was like, oh my gosh, check the news. Which is never a great text to get. But I pulled up Apple News, and it said, like, Los Angeles residents, or like, all LA residents are eligible at the LA County website. Not using myturn.gov, which I tried, because I was like, oh, that's dope. I had signed up at myturn.gov, which is, the website where I thought you were supposed to do it, and they still said I was not eligible. But if I went directly through the LA County website, I was eligible. So, I think I got this on the 16th? No, the 15th. Was it the 15th? I think it was the 15th, actually. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I know that I vlogged. Oh, guess who just spilled tea all over his keyboard and trackpad and pants? It's me. It's me. I did the spilling. Oh shoot! There is tea all over. That's cool. We're really spilling the tea on this stream. You're right. Excuse me while I go get a towel. Oh, that's cool. thing in literature where it's like Chekhov's gun. It's like you show a thing, and then it later comes back to be a main point. Was that Chekhov's gun? It was something like that. Boy, that sure seems to be relevant right now. Chris peed his pants again. I'm telling Hannah, no! I will never live that down. Oh, I can turn my keyboard off and then like actually clean it. Great. Okay, sorry. While I'm trying to clean this up, I'll read your comments here. Well, you can see with the low point. Oh, it's all over the floor. Oh, great, great, great. Boy, this is embarrassing. Also, yes, it was very hot. But thankfully, it kind of like cooled down, I guess, when it like absorbed into my pants. I don't know exactly, but it wasn't like hot. No, I'm fine. I think my keyboard and trackpad are okay. Those are what I'm worried about. I'm not worried about anything else, thankfully. I can change my pants. So yeah, what has been the highlight of your week? I ask as I disappear from the stream here. Okay. Well, this currently has more tea than the Boston Harbor did. I'm sorry. Too soon? Now your room smells like peppermint. You right. Yeah, see? Who needs candles when you can spill tea? It's still a touch too hot. Okay. Yes, Lucy. I'm sorry. I need to read these. Lucy, your last day of work was Friday, and you registered for fall class today. Nice! Way to go! That's actually fantastic, and it's gonna be great. I'm genuinely really excited for you. It's gonna be that's gonna be great. A new chapter in life, new beginnings, all of that. That's super exciting. Holton, yes, your little brother is in town, or was in town for a visit. Yes! That's so awesome. It's so funny, because, Holton and I were childhood best friends, and so I think of your little brother still as age, 3 in my mind, and then to see him as an adult, it's just so weird. Jovita this week has been sketching a lot. I saw Jovita did an absolutely incredible drawing of me and Susan, which I'm very thankful for. So thank you. That's super neat. So, yeah, that's super exciting. Okay, I think these are dry. Yeah, they look dry. Well, that was a fun little adventure. We really are spilling the tea. I took a shower right before the stream, and the hair is already dried, which is dope. I don't know what the secret is, but it was dope. So yeah, that's pretty much the most exciting things that happened to me this week. It's just spring break, so a lot of sleeping. And messing with this new camera, and also sleeping because I was dealing with the side effects from the vaccine. It wasn't terrible, but I definitely had more of a reaction than I thought I was going to, especially for somebody that has already had COVID. Your boy got the headache. Your boy got the cold sweats. Your boy got the fatigue, physical and mental. It was a ride, and I'm really bracing for that second shot, because apparently, especially with Moderna, that's a whopper. But hey, No matter what I go through, it sure beats the inherent risks that COVID brings along with it. And also just a reduced likelihood of passing it on. Not eliminated, but hopefully reduced. My week has been pretty mundane, but I had some good days at work because I have nice coworkers. That's so wholesome. Okay, seriously? The coworker makes all the difference in the day. It goes from, there was one, I remember back when I worked at the grocery store, there was like one coworker who I was like good friends with, to the point where I got really sad when my shift ended and hers didn't. And I sometimes would just like, okay, this is actually like incredibly illegal now that I look back on it, but at the time I wanted to. I would like technically clock out and then just keep working. Just for fun, just to be able to like talk with her more. The manager, for the record, the manager did not approve and got mad at me because that is very illegal. But I just wanted to, and so I would try and get away with it until the manager came out and saw I was still there and was like, "What are you doing here? Go home!" So yeah, genuinely the coworker makes all the difference. Also, my salt lamp just turned on because it's on a timer, but I feel like it's making me it's making a weird color cast, so excuse me while I fix that. Wait. So I'm gonna mute myself when I say the trigger word for my home, and then unmute myself right afterwards so I don't trigger yours accidentally. Turn off my salt lamp. My grandma had a lot of side effects on the first one, but it was a lot better for the second. Nice. That's great. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I know my grandma actually got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, and she had no reaction whatsoever, except for a little bit of arm soreness, but like nothing bad at all. So, yeah, lucky her. But yeah, I'm really glad that she did, and I'm glad that I did. Thank you, scientists. I just got an email from YouTube like seconds ago that they blocked the 5 countries. They blocked in 5 countries the Chris versus Susan subcount livestream because of copyrighted music that streamed 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago? Two years ago? Oh my. To put that in perspective, 2 years was 2015 versus 2017. 2017 versus 2019. Holy moly. Wow, okay. That's wild. I know every now and then I'll get a copyright strike on an old video, like 2015, 2016, for music that I know that I bought the copyright rights to. I know that I did because I remember how much it cost, but I don't know where the documents to prove that I got it are. There's no way I'd be able to find them, and also it's really not worth it. That video hasn't gotten a view in 3 years, so I've just kind of left them alone. Yeah, I shop mostly browse so I can still talk to my coworkers after my shift. Yes. Plus, once you're off the clock, you can use your phone in the place. Doesn't that feel great? 2020 doesn't count though. High key. Proposal, we just all say that, like, we just all pretend it didn't happen. I'm talking fully commit to it. Repeat the grade in school. If you graduated, well, good for you. But then now you get a second chance, and also you know already what the course is going to be. And we're not going to say you repeated a grade. It just never happened. Nobody got a year older. Nobody had anything happen in their career. Like we just kind of pull back, and everybody got the experience of the year, but it didn't count in terms of any numbers. Does that sound good to you? Because, man, it sure sounds good to me. Just a proposal. Just a proposal. Yeah. What What else happened this week, man? Not much. It's been hot. It's been absurdly hot. My niece was born in 2020. Does she have to be born again? Shove her back in and then pull her back. I'm sorry. That's really gross. That's really gross. That was too far. No, see, she just is still at 0, right? Until her birthday in 2021, that's when her birthday officially begins. She won't know. She won't remember if you just tell her she was born in 2021. It's big brain thinking time. My mom never ages, so that checks out. Can you tell that I'm having fun with this zoom lens? I really missed it last week. It's still really cold in Poland. Yeah, I'd imagine it's freaking cold. I don't know how you do it. I'm a wimp and a baby who complains when it goes under 55. Which is... Convert 55 degrees Fahrenheit to Celsius.
55 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 12.778 degrees Celsius.
When it's 12.778 degrees Celsius is when I'm like, too cold, and legitimately start complaining. Right, fool the young. They aren't smart enough to catch on. Yeah. I guess you skip turning 25. I mean, there's a side benefit, a little bonus. I don't want to become a millennial, like, but every now and then I do something that is like, wow, Chris, you really are old. And that's one of them. Beginning to have existential crises. Here we are. 20 Celsius is the perfect temperature for me. What is... I'm sorry, I'm American. What is... Or convert 20 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually really nice. You right. 68. Mwah, perfect. You right. I heard someone once say, like, to compare, if you don't understand Fahrenheit, think of it just in degrees of warm. Like 0 is really, there's no warm. It's very cold. 30 is only 30% warm, 70% cold. Like kind of think of it like you're turning the hot water dial in a shower. When it's like 60 and 70, 60 to 70% warm, then it's nice, but it's not too hot. Once you get past that into the 80s and 90s, 90% warm, too warm. It was 85 degrees here. Ugh. Yeah, I think it was 85 here as well. It was a hot day. Summer is here, and you know what that means for my wardrobe, except for this shirt. It is back to wearing white tees. That's just, it's all that I've worn over the past week because it bounces the sunlight. It's so hot. It's hot in this room right now. What was Susan's reaction when you took your wisdom teeth out? She thought it was funny, how drugged up I was and how kind of loopy and out of it. But very supportive, very like, just get your rest, just get to sleep, just focus on sleeping right now. Which I'm very thankful for, because your boy was in pain. I mean, I still recommend getting him out if you need to. Like, the pain wasn't bad enough to justify... I didn't wish that I hadn't taken them out. Let me be clear about that. But it was definitely, like, a lot more than I was expecting, I guess. I've said that a lot over the past month. I don't know, I guess I have... higher expectations for my pain tolerance than my pain tolerance really is. Is it still painful after your wisdom teeth removal? It was once the anesthesia started to wear off, and I think that I might have gotten either a cavity or some kind of gum issue, because I still have a pain, but it's not where the wisdom teeth were. It's in a different tooth. And so that's probably not good. Probably should go get that checked out. But yes, Stefan! How you doing, man? It has been a long time no see. I'm glad you're thriving at college, though. That's super exciting. And I'm super proud of you. So, yeah, that's kind of the haps. That's what's happening. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have dabbed like that. Also, can I show you a few pictures? I don't know if you've noticed. I like taking pictures and I like sharing them on screen when I haven't exactly prepared for it. And I'm going to have to be careful because I did take a picture that shows our address that I have to kind of avoid, doxing myself. That would not be poggers. Okay, here we go. But me and my grandmother... Okay. I'll show you starting from here. Me and my grandmother went for a hike in nature. And, excuse me, I almost always... Here, let me switch over to here. I always wear a mask when I'm outside in nature, except this particular trail took us so far away from people that we were like, okay, we feel safe enough to take our masks off, because it was like we hiked for like 30 minutes in, well, you'll see how naturey it was. I just want to put that disclaimer. I do not recommend going outside. Like, I don't know if it's safe or not. I feel like it's not to just like walk around outside without a mask. I still think just because you're outside doesn't mean you shouldn't wear a mask. But we were like so isolated. So that's just okay. Anyway, before that though, we were trying to figure out what to do with Emmy. Until Grandma found a solution. Why is it not going to the next image? Oh, because I need to turn my keyboard back on. That's right, after the T. How cute is that though? Fun fact, that backpack is 50 years old. I am not exaggerating. It is 50 years old. And it still looks great and works fine. Emmy was not so sure about this arrangement, as you can see. But it seemed to work. So we went hiking on this trail. In nature. And it was beautiful. And Emmy never went in the backpack. So my poor grandmother is carrying a backpack full of towels so that she would like not sink down into the bottom. Just for no reason. But I like how these photos turned out, and I just kind of wanted to share them with you. So that's my grandma. It was very pretty, but it was so naturey. Oh my gosh. And it was just this day the temperature was perfect. Also, this was an excuse to take this new camera out for a spin, and this lens. So I don't know if you can see, but like the bokeh, love it. Even at 24 millimeters. That's me! Look, what I tell you, wearing almost all white, or as white as I could make it. That looks like a boy band, or like a cult outfit. Well, maybe more boy bandy. Oh yeah, and then we tried to take some fancy pictures on this log, and it didn't always go so well. That was me falling into, as you can see, we're kind of on this little very light cliff that went into some brambles, and I fell off and almost toppled into the brambles. Managed to catch myself at the last possible second. But that's what that is. I like that photo. That's my Christopher Robin pose right there. And I love it. My grandmother is a fantastic photographer. Emmy! That's one of my favorite pictures of her. Both of them, really. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. And there's my grandma. Again, I took a lot of pictures of my grandmother. Yeah, he was very happy. This was on our way back, and as you can see, Emmy is tired, so my grandmother just held Emmy. She just went to my grandma to be picked up, and so even though grandma had the backpack, Emmy just wanted to be held. And there we are, taking a little bit of a rest on this rock. And grandma's nuzzling with Em. And there we are. And that was my last picture, but that was just a wonderful and beautiful little walk that we went on. What breed is Emmy anyway? She's Yorkie. And I'm not she was a shelter pup, so we're actually not completely sure, but definitely Yorkie. Chris Howard Cole throwback. Oh my, that's a throwback. So, yes. Anyway, I'm really excited about I've really gotten back into photography. I don't know if it's just like the new toy, new gear, but I've been bringing this camera literally everywhere. Literally everywhere. And by everywhere, again, I mean to the park and to the nature hiking trail. Because that's pretty much the only places I can take it. But, I love it. Oh, night, Lucy! But thank you for Chris joined BTS. Oh my! I was just listening to a BTS song right before the stream. Which one was it? The fire. Oh, do 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 fire. Oh, do 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 do. So, if you're a BTS stan, I think was that Danger? I'm not sure. I'm getting into BTS. I'm getting into K-pop more and more. But I haven't like learned all of the names of the songs or anything. I'm just starting to get into it because it's being recommended more and more on my YouTube Music. So, throwback night, glitching stream, Chris versus Susan, Chris Howard Cold. Honestly. Oh, you're a BTS stan. Okay, so yeah. Is it called Fire? What's that song? I want to play it, but I don't want to get, copyright striked. BTS Fire song. Oh, it is called Fire. Oh. You're right. Oops. So yeah, between them and Blackpink, who I've also become more and more obsessed with. Who are some others? Can I see all my likes? I'm still not really. If you were to scroll through my recommendeds, let's play a game called Don't Judge Me. I don't know if you can see. This might... Wait, let me make sure there's nothing that... Okay. It's relatively family friendly. If you ever wondered what Chris listens to, or what YouTube Music thinks Chris would like, here we are. This is a very... Wait, is there no... Oh, yes. See, there's the Blackpink. Kill This Love. I really am having fun with this Zoom. So I'm still a baby K-pop fan, but trying to learn more and listen to it more and more. I really like the big epic songs the most. The quality is so crispy. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Nose. Oh, wait, you can see a nose hair. Mistakes were made. Here, eyes. Hi. I really am having too much fun. the battery doesn't look like it's overheating at all. Yo, that's great. I totally can use this camera for streaming. Yeah! Let's kill this love. Bun-da-da, bun-da. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, we do need our cast fact. You're right. You're right. Hey, Cass, would you mind enlightening us? Presenting to us upon a gorgeous, incredibly glamorous and shiny platter, a heaping, steaming serving of fact, and incredibly luscious with information dripping down the sides. A stunning, unique, savory, with hints of oak and wine fact. Oh. Yeah, that's right. The 30 minutes. Somebody a while ago caught, when I think it was in the video where I was sharing me and Susan's like first texts, that I had been listening to Solo from Jenny, I think it is, because it pulled up when I brought up the control panel, and you can see the previously listened to. Yes, I cracked my. Oh, you know what else happened this week? Are you ready for something sad? I cracked my phone. I don't know how well you can see, but oof, that's the back. Wah. And then the front, whoops, nope, off, please off. Oh, the front is really bad. It's pretty cracked, but it still works, and I don't feel like it's enough to justify using. Oh yeah, there we go, now you can see it better. Because I think with Apple Care, you only get like 2 fixes, right? Over the life of the phone. And it's like, it's not quite that bad. It's not quite bad enough to use one of my 2 fixes. I'll do that when it stops working. Okay, gas fact. Golf balls were originally made of wood. Later, they were made of leather and stuffed with feathers. Really? I've got to see what that looks like. What? I turned on. Oh my gosh! You can see how much being able to see yourself affects the performance. It's bad. It's bad. I gotta look up what the original golf balls look like. Is it not gonna? You know, maybe with these terms I should quickly make sure that it's good. Hey, Chris with the pentatonics reference. Yeah, boy. But I'm cracked. Whoa. Oh. There, that album. I remember when it first came out, because me and Andrew were in Nashville. And we had both pre-ordered it, and it came out one morning in the hotel room, and so we just spent the entire morning listening to it for the first time, playing off of his phone speakers and jamming. I think I might have put part of it in my vlog. I'm not sure. I still have the original GoPro footage, so maybe I'll re-edit that at some point. But yeah, we just jammed to it. Okay, I pulled up some pictures of the original golf balls. Are you ready to see these? Because it's wild. Ow. That's wild. And there's the feathers. Oh, that's cursed. I'm sorry. That is cursed right there. Why do they look like teeth? It looks like if I flip this upside down, it'd be frowning. And I don't like the insinuation then that it's smiling right now. Oh, that's cursed. That looks like the rumor weed. That is very cursed. I gotta get that off my screen. Thank you very much. So, apologies for dumping that mess on you. Teeth ball. Oh gosh, imagine football, but instead of holding the ball, American football, excuse me, but you hold it with your teeth. Boy, that sounds like a terrible idea. I think that's the worst idea in the history of humanity so far, right there. Hoof. Because you just grab it and rip. No. Hands aren't allowed. Ooh, that could get real intimate real quick. You gotta, if you're gonna steal the ball, first of all, you have to throw it like, ugh, and then you have to catch it like, oh. And then to tackle somebody, you gotta just bite the ball and then try and wrestle them to the ground. That's a terrible idea. That will remove all of your teeth so quick. I do not recommend playing this game. I don't know why I continue to expand upon this. This is a terrible idea, a horrible idea, and I probably should not even be giving it a platform. But it's kind of fun to think about. What other sports would be better if they were played with your teeth? What about soccer? How would that even work? You'd have to get down. You push the ball with your tongue. Ugh. Everybody slobber. Ugh. Okay, nope, I take it back. Holy crap, that's terrible. Nope, we're gonna pretend that. Holy moly, that's a terrible thought. Ping pong, but you play with your teeth. That probably exists. How would that work? Are you saying like hold the paddle with your teeth, or you hit the ball with your teeth? You just gotta dunk, dink, dunk, dink. Because I would love to watch that. Or hockey. Boy, that sounds like a recipe for broken teeth. Also, thank you, Yavita. I really like this shirt. It's bright and colorful, and it's the only one like it I have. So it's my baby. But it's very soft. And nice for this kind of hot weather we've been having. And also, I feel more like Adler. So, you know, any day that I feel like Adler is a great day. Look, Cass. Look. I don't have a justification. I don't have an explanation. I just have regrets. There's your quote right there of the night. Hold the paddle with your teeth. Okay, yeah, that would also be fun. Smack the paddle. Like, you have to like... Smack. But I kind of like my idea better, where your teeth are the paddle. I don't know. Cass, you have no idea. My deepest, darkest thoughts can never be shared. Hey man, if I were really bothered, would I show... Do you think I'd still be showing up week after week? Maybe it's kind of like looking at a caged animal at the zoo. You're like, wow, this is fascinating. Boy, I sure hope it doesn't escape its shackles and leave and make its way into the real world. Maybe lockdown does have its benefits for the creations of this brain. Did you ever play Breath of the Wild? Try that sentence again. Would you ever play... I can't talk. Would you ever play Breath of the Wild with Susan? I memorized your comment in my attempts to say it. I would be down. I've never played a Zelda game. I know. I'd love to. Susan isn't really into video games, and I'm really not either. I've tried to get her to play To the Moon. She hasn't really been interested, and I've tried to get her to play Five Nights at Freddy's. Because she loves horror. She lives for horror. But she doesn't like that game. So she won't. I remember playing that with Andrew back in the ye olden days of Diddly Dares. Miss that. Maybe one day if I get a good enough computer to record gameplay again. That would be nice. She loves Sims. Yes, she does love Sims. That is the one game that she will play. Sims for her is like ultimate chicken horse for me. It is just the go-to. You never get sick or tired of it. And it's like fun creation. So, yes. If you ever played Ultimate Chicken Horse, you know what I mean. Diddly Drew. Yes, the name that strikes nostalgia deep into your heart until you go back and rewatch them and realize Chris was terrible at editing. Holy moly, the first episodes, I was so proud of them. And now I tried to go back and rewatch, and they're so badly edited. You want me to show you real quick? I don't know how well this is going to work. Okay, I know. This will be the last thing, and then I'll let you go. But just check out how rough and how bad this editing was. It was so jumpy. It was terrible. Will I have time to pull it up with my computer running as slow as it is? I think we got that URL. Did we? I think we signed up for it. I don't know. It's been a hot minute. Unless it doesn't pull up, which I guess is also a possibility. Unforeseen one, but apparently one nonetheless. Oh, it's going. It's going. It's going. It's trying its best. There we are. Oh, yes. Oh. Wow, maybe I can do it. Huh. Oh, yes. To the moon. Crying so hard. A story about my uncle. I want to replay it. That was so fun. Minecraft story mode. We never finished that. Oh, yes. Here we go. Are you ready for some bad editing? For some over-editing? Because here it's about to come. Twin Sauce is live. Okay, after this, I'll let you go. I just really want to see this.
Well, this is kind of cool.
Oh my gosh. I'm baby.
I'm not even knowing what the heck I'm doing, because that is definitely the way to go about things in life, and I have no clue how to play. I don't even know if it's WASD. Let's do this. I have no clue what I'm doing. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So at the time, I was watching a lot of Dan and Phil games.
There they are.
And was very inspired by that. But I didn't realize what made their editing so good, and so I was just like, the more editing must mean the better.
Your problems, kids. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa. They're scary.
Which is quite definitely
oh my
not
gosh,
the case.
friendly
You
fire.
can't tell what's going on. Okay. My computer seems to be having issues doing that and also streaming, so I guess I'll not have that happen. You can go check it out if you want. If not, it's fine. Yes. Very, very much OG Fetus Chris. Anywho, jumpy editing was the style for 2014, 2015. I guess that's true. It just didn't have a great shelf life. Well, you know, as with most things in my life, it's just regret. No, it's cringe, not regret. I cringe at those. I don't regret them at all. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up now and let you go on with your night. Or maybe jump on the Twin Sauce live stream. I don't know. Love those guys. But I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful and amazing rest of your night. And rest of your week. Wish me luck with all this homework. And I never I recorded a bathroom break video that I never used. Gonna definitely have to go on to this. But I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night. And in the meantime, please remember, ooh, that was satisfying, to stay positive. Whoosh! Bye! And stay wiped! Yes, and go to sleep, Jovita. Or go back to sleep.